time for rest for workers and robots at this warehouse in Melbourne's outer suburbs. These machines make at-home rapid COVID tests for client Illume, which until the pandemic had been making flu tests.
Our customers have had to pivot quickly to deliver to their customers.
Bosch is creating assembly lines for Illume to ultimately make the tests themselves.
We're building a number of production lines for them, which are going to be delivered to their Brisbane facility and also into the United States.
It's that desire to shorten supply chains that many hoped would boost Australia's manufacturing sector post-COVID. Bosch isn't a stranger to change. Once a key supplier of production lines for the car-making industry, it pivoted too when that left our shores.
So what we've done is taken that team and used those in other industries. For example, the medical device industry have very similar needs and requirements. It's a very high dependence on quality, a high dependence on safety.
There were concerns the end of car making and a strong Australian dollar would be the death of manufacturing in Australia. But it wasn't. After the initial shock of the pandemic, manufacturing grew at its fastest pace in 5 years until May. In the 3 months to June, production rose 0.9%. While lockdowns have slowed growth, the prospects of states opening up has seen activity pick up again.
Business confidence is still improving amongst manufacturers. And in fact, I think, it's visible as well in terms of actual risk-taking behavior. And by that, I mean in terms of increasing their employment.
Last October, the government said it would invest more than $1 billion in 6 areas of manufacturing, including medical products, defence and space. Companies that expanded into those industries have been rewarded, like Romar Engineering, which is now a very different business to how it started 50 years ago.
We're manufacturing bespoke parts for all the major players in space in Australia, engine components and various other bits and pieces.
Pivoting from a maker of products for the IVF industry, it's just been given almost $6 million from the government to create more space products.
A lot of the parts that we're being asked to design and build from scratch are parts that can't be sourced from overseas for various defence reasons.
Even before the pandemic, investment to increase manufacturing was on the rise. $4.8 billion was spent by the sector in 2019-20, making it the second biggest contributor to research and development in Australia. It took 4 years of R&D by Perth company Nexus to create this spider-looking device that inspects spaces that are too small or dangerous for people to get into.
Testing can kind of start fairly soon, but we're really hoping early 2022 is when we should really start production.
Customers aren't prepared to wait while goods are made overseas, which is encouraging more manufacturing onshore, even if it costs more.
For us to engineer and then design and then send it away overseas to then get it back and then modify it doesn't solve problems quick enough.
It's that demand for fast solutions and a lower Aussie dollar that's helping the sector climb higher.